to another video for AD4 Loco. Bear with me as I work my way through this video. I have not slept much this week, and it is hot as balls here in Lincoln, Nebraska. I am wiped out, so apologize for any stutters or misspoken words trying to string sentences together here. Let me introduce you guys to this information series. We are working our way through the intro series, going through stuff about what the league's going to have in there. I wanted to have more of a short form series of videos called the information series that will stick around long term. I'll add links to all these videos in the bylaws. It will just be quick videos, no intro music, no intros, no anything, no welcome message, just straight to the point, talking about whatever subject matter we have for that video, knocking them out one right after the other. This first one is for year one in the league year one. How is that different than most years? Everybody is going to be drafting their teams next year in the startup. Next year, whenever we launch, it's going to be starting the draft in the startup. For the first year, we don't have tiers yet. We don't have a Premier League. We don't have a Battle World tier. We don't have any of the in-between tiers. Everybody is going to have randomized matchups through the year. I haven't determined yet how those are going to happen. I'm thinking it's going to be triple headers every single week. I'm thinking about grouping the teams as the season moves along so that the good teams are all playing the good teams. Split them up first from a random 90-team group at the beginning where you get 3 matchups for 4 weeks. Have 4 weeks where we have 2 groups of 45, or rather 44 and 46, so we can have even matchups. And then for the last 4 weeks, have 3 groups of 30. And you'd have triple headers in your group each week as you work through. Then we'd start into the regular playoffs the way that we have playoffs every year, which are going to be the Champions League. Everybody fill in all the other brackets from there as they go. Winners advance, losers drop to different tournaments, things like that. So that's going to be year one. The reason we have a year one like this is so that we can take everybody's final standings and seed them for year two. So how you fare in year one is how it's going to work, where you're going to be in year two, whether you're in Premier League, whether you're in Tier 1, whether you're in Tier 2. We need better names for those tiers, by the way. Premier League, that's a good name. We're going to keep that. Battle World, love that one for the bottom one. Tier 1 and Tier 2 in the middle, we need something better than that. Tier 1 is going to be 3 divisions. Tier 2 is going to be 2 divisions. If you guys have any suggestions of something I can name those that kind of fit our theme, hit me up. I'm looking for ideas for those too. But for now, Tier 1, Tier 2, Battle World. You'll be seated however you fall into those tiers, and then we'll go forward from there. So after year 2 is when you'll have your promotion and relegation and all of that good stuff. One of the other major changes that I think I'm going to do for year 1 is remove all of the weekly high score bonuses and stuff like that. Somebody threw out the idea of having a pot at the end of year 2 so that you have, instead of just a team that approaches the league as a redraft, builds a great team, wins a bunch of money, and leaves, have it so that you have a team has to be good for over 2 full seasons before they start making the big cash. If I get rid of just the weekly bonuses, that ends up coming out to an even $500. So I kind of like that idea. I think we might go that way. It might be $500 to the best team after 2 years. It might be $350 to the best team, $150 to the second best team. But I really like that idea to give incentive for teams sticking around through year 2, not just building a good team and then completely tearing it apart after the first year. Having a little bit of a dedication to the league in there. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Year 1, not quite the same. You're not going to have promotion. You're not going to have relegation after the first year. Randomized matchups. That about covers it. This video is about twice as long as I want most of the rest of them to be. So the next time you see me, we're going to get straight to the point. We're going to talk about the Premier League, what it is, how it works, and yeah, so if you have questions about things that I haven't covered in this playlist yet, feel free to leave a comment here. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me and group me. I have a link out to join the waiting room for AD4. I have the bylaws that I'm still working on. Still working on those, I promise. Payouts, this change that we just made with the weekly things, making it a pot at the end of year 2. Small changes like that, but nothing huge. Payouts are just about locked in. So, yeah, that's about does it. Thank you very much.